Hi, we're here in the NCAA tournament after Messiah's second round 1-0 win over Amherst College, here with Coach Scott Frey and senior forward Hannah Adair. Coach Frey, opening thoughts on today's game?
It was a gritty performance. The win was a factor to say the least, right? That's like the understatement. It's probably the hardest condition to play in soccer is wind. It just changes everything. And so I told the girls before we went on, I picked, let's go against the wind and see if we can fight our way through it. And at best, let's come out, even after the first half, and then have the wind at our back. And for us to get one, and we had a couple of chances. I was like, wow. So for us to get one, going against the wind was just huge, psychologically. But then I also thought second half, I'm not sure the wind was the advantage because, Amherst just continued to play and put things together and still created a few moments along the way. But just, I'd say, hats off to the girls. They were gutsy today. The back line defended really, really well, especially when they needed to. So, they earned their way through next week.
Yeah, Hannah, you scored the early goal. Coach talked about the wind. Was that much of a thought for you guys on the offensive end as you were playing throughout the game?
It definitely was, and I think as far as shooting, we almost had the advantage. That's the side that we warmed up on to shoot, and honestly, the shots we were putting up prior to the game were not great at all. But we knew it was going to have to stay low and just be put in with touch. You weren't going to crank anything in. So when I saw the ball coming across, I think it was from Maddie, I knew it was just going to have to be with touch and just a redirection and hit the inside of the post and went where I wanted it to.
Coach, you talked about your back line. They played amazing in the second half. Even the first half, they had a ton of block shots. Kind of talk about how that group has continued to get better and better throughout the season.
Yeah, they have, I don't want to say it's a surprise, but it's the piece that we needed, when we started the season. The big question was, could we defend? Because it's such a new group. It's such a young group back there, You have a sophomore and a freshman in the middle of it, with Coop. And Riley, thank you. I'm getting stuck here. Coop and Riley. And they have just been so good, so steady. And then Lexi and Bailey are just fun on the outside and just work and get things done. So, yeah, they've really come together as a unit. And then you got Talia, who just covers every inch of grass toward the game. So those five have just been huge in front of Ava.
Coach, you're back in the Sweet 16. I know it's a week from now, but how excited to get back there with this group?
Sure. I mean, every year it's just hard, and you know that it's so many games like this that we've had to do, and it's what it takes. You always have to grind through a game, especially in this opening round. And last year it was Case Western, the same thing. It was scored late. Might have been hurt. I'm just saying, those are what's happening. So to get back to the 16 and give yourself a chance to be together for another week, I think that's what we ultimately play for. Is can we just continue this journey for as long as we possibly can?
Yeah, Hannah, one more question. Last year is a little bit different than this year. Last year, you came off the bench for most of the year. You're still providing amazing offense throughout the year. This year, you're starting. How does that kind of mindset flip throughout this year, going to this year?
Honestly, I feel so blessed to have any moment on the field with the girls around me. I love my team so much, and this is an incredible place to play. So any moment I get on the field, whether it's from the time the whistle blows or not, I'm just so thankful. So I wouldn't really say that the mindset changes. I try to just come from a stance of humility and understand that I trust Coach so much, and he's going to put on the field whoever he thinks will give us the best front to go against our opponent. And I feel really blessed to play for such a great program, but especially such a great coach. He's so wise, and I feel really blessed.